Jason, remember this?
I do remember this.
That's you and me on the chin ramp, double inverts, like search for Animal Chin. And that's me wearing the actual shirt from that original photo on Animal Chin.
It's so crazy.
And now we're selling these.
Yeah, and I'm here. I'm just a part of it.
So we signed 1,000 of these.
Yeah.
Well, I've signed most of them, and you have to sign them.
I'm gonna do it right now.
So that by the time you were watching this, they will be available, ready to ship. Boom.
Yeah, I'd hurry up and get one, man. This is the greatest thing that I'll ever be a part of, ever. So.
I'm pretty hyped on this.
Yeah.
So they're at TonyHawk.com, I think. Yep. TonyHawk.com.
Yeah,
there you go.
That's a place. That's a good place.
All right. Keep searching. Welcome. Here we go.
And I'm not Tony Hawk. Yeah, and also he doesn't realize it's over. I don't have that anymore. Those are gone.
Guess who it's not over for?
You.
This guy.
This
right
asshole,
here.
man.
JD Sanchez is here, guys.
Yeah, what's up?
What's up?
Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Big fans.
Yeah.
I'm big fans of y'all. I grew up on the Ride channel, like trick tips and stuff.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
trick
awesome.
tips. Like,
don't get him started. Don't. Let's just not. We're not starting there.
Let me do a little bit. Did you learn
did you learn anything from
tricks
those?
from his trick tip video?
Yeah, I did. I don't even.
See, it was a good question.
Good. It was a good question.
Yeah, I did.
What'd you learn?
Good question.
That's what I thought.
I was probably like 6. I barely remember anything. I only remember like
Just all the basics.
Yeah, basically all the basics.
Basics. He just said, "Look at all these things I can do that no one can do." Here's how I do.
No, we were. I mean, Markovich and I, we did all the basics.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
kickflip, shove it.
Yeah, I think I watched the kickflip one. I remember watching that one. Yeah, that was a while
Take that.
ago.
Well, I helped him make his first 900 the other day, so
That is true. That is
Well,
true.
so we've come full circle.
that's right.
Yeah.
There you go.
We
Absolutely.
covered the spectrum of
That
his
was
career.
impressive, by the way. Dude.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks.
that was. I mean, you had the takeaway clip from that whole event.
It was such
Yeah,
a
I'm
cool
stoked.
thing to see.
What inspired you to try that there? So that was at, if I have this right, it was U.S. Open, but an X Games demo at U.S. Open?
Yes, yeah, it was. I didn't even want to try it that day, to be honest.
You could tell.
Yeah, but then I was.
But had
like,
you been trying it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I tried
Okay.
it. I
He
think.
span it, and I was like, dude.
Yeah.
We've been
The
here
first
before.
one he span, I was like, he's done that before. And then it might have been his dad, but somebody's like, he's never done one. I was like, well, if he wants to, he can do it today, because I saw that you could see the landing, right?
Yeah, I definitely could. That trick was scary for me. I would try it at my friend's ramp. And I would just spin it, but always land super low. I never really committed to it. I'm not really a guy to commit to a trick and like bail when I have my wheels on the ramp. But I was just like, X Games might as well was my first one, and the vibes were up. So usually I land my hardest tricks when the vibes are up. I landed my first 720 at Vert Attack 2 years. Wait, was it last year? Yeah, last year. So when the vibe and the crowd is all
crazy. In Sweden?
yeah.
That ramp's small.
I know. I didn't think I was gonna be able to do it there.
It's like 720 against all odds.
Yeah, I was stoked on that one. I
Wow.
cried, but yeah, this 900 was amazing for me. I mean, Jason was like cheering me on so hard.
Was that a best trick event? Or was
Kinda.
it?
Nah,
It's more just a demo.
Yeah.
It was a demo.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a demo, and he span a couple, and it was just like, I don't lie, dude. Like if I think you got it, like it wasn't a think. I was like, if you commit, you will. It wasn't like he was barely getting around. Like it's super high too. So it was like,
No, I saw it.
He had a
It
good
was-
look
it-
at the landing. I was like, if you commit, you will for sure make
It
that.
didn't look like you just got lucky. It looked like it was
Yeah.
meant to be.
Yeah, it looked like one of the more solid 900s that people do, and there's not that many people that do that. So
Thanks.
yeah, I knew you had that.
Yeah, I remember. I don't know if it was the try before, but one of them I was so close. They were like, I'm pretty sure you said stop being a baby or something like that and put it down. And I was like,
That's on brand.
I feel that for
Yeah.
sure.
Hey man, it's psychological coaching there.
It
where
worked. It
I was
definitely
wrong.
worked.
I was. Did what? And then what happened?
I landed it.
Exactly.
It worked.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
It worked.
And what would I have said in that situation?
You got this.
You got this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a little bit of a different technique, but
Hey, it works.
the mission was accomplished.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I was stoked for you. Like that was one of the announcing is fun, but
I didn't see
when
much from that
happened,
event, but I saw that.
It was awesome, dude,
Yeah.
because he does man ones. Like his backside air before it is like 10 feet high. Like he is cranking. And I'm like, dude, you
amazing.
make that. That's not just a backside grab too. Like it's a freaking man's one. Like it was such a giant one, dude. Straight up and down. Like that thing was,
It's such a gift to have that much time to spin.
yeah. It
Yeah.
was a monster 9, dude.
Yeah, I never really was good at spinning real fast, so I just had to go higher
Yeah.
most of the time. And I feel like the melon one, well, that's the only spin I could do, like 720 wise. So that one was just on a whim. And all my
But you-
friends were there too.
You feel
Yeah.
so if you were to just do a 540, like right now, go do a 540, it would be melon grab.
Not now. Before, it would be tail grab now. But like 720s, for a while, 720s, I could only melon. I just learned tail and indie like a week ago. So now I
Wow.
got those pretty good. And yeah, so I think melon is like, that was the one. I'm not really good at mute, but I see a lot of people do mute 9s.
When you do indie, do you do a tuck knee?
Yeah, tuck knee. I never do stink bug. I
Good
dislike stink bugs so
Well, okay,
much.
let's get into it. Where in your timeline did you realize or decide I'm gonna grab tuck knee?
I think it was probably 2 years. Like when I first learned my frontside airs, it was always stink bug.
Yeah.
Then after, I would say a year of doing that, some of the old guys, or not old guys, I probably shouldn't say that.
Oh no, they're
The
okay.
older-
We're
the
all- yeah, it's
older-
us. Yeah.
The
We're
older
there.
guys in NorCal, like Brian Fick, them, they were like, you gotta tuck your knee. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna try it. And now I've never done like a stink bug since. I don't like stink bugs at all. That trick is, it just
Yeah,
feels
it's weird.
weird.
You definitely. I had the same sort of journey where, it's just desperate. You
I was
just
gonna
grab
say-
your board, just like, I gotta hold on to it, however, whatever it takes. And
Yeah.
at some point, it was more that I was looking because, like the older guys of my generation, they weren't even really even talking to me, so they're not critiquing my skating.
Yeah.
I just looked in the magazines, and in the magazines, I saw Steve Olson, Steve Alba, everyone's doing tuck knee, and I was like, all right, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, too, I was like watching the clips of me doing them after like the sessions. I was like, that is so ugly. That is so ugly. I gotta switch it up.
What made you start skating transition?
Oh, actually, funny thing is, I don't even remember what year it was. 2016. You guys had a demo in SF on the vert. There's Kevin Staub, Biggie, Lincoln. Everyone was there. Steve.
Oh, was
Cab.
it in an empty parking lot?
Yeah. I just
Weird.
I just happened to be there, and that's what really got me into vert skating. Because I was watching Big E. Big E was like my
Evan
inspiration. Yeah,
Yep.
he was like young and absolutely sending. So I was like, dang. And seeing y'all.
So how old
just
were you
fly.
then?
2016. I'm 15. 8? 7?
Wow.
Yeah, I think I was 7 actually. It's a long
That is
time
that is
ago.
that's a random one because we had a big donor to our foundation that he used to skate when he was younger, and he was a high net worth individual, and he had a house right there on the top of that hill in San Francisco.
Oh, really?
Kind of and it was across the street from that empty lot, and he found who owned the empty lot and got their permission, and he said, I want to do a fundraiser for their foundation, and I want to have Tony bring his vert ramp here. Can we use this empty lot? And he got permission
Yeah.
from the owners of that space, so that we did that, and then we had our big after party get together at his house across the street.
That is sick.
It was wild.
Yeah.
And then the following year, I'll finish. But the following year, he didn't have access to that lot anymore, so he built a mini ramp in his living room.
What?
And then the Birdhouse team and I did a demo on a mini ramp in his living room.
Wow.
Was it a big mini ramp?
No. But I mean, it was pretty wide. I'd
But
say
not
it was maybe
steep.
like 16, 20 feet wide, probably 4 feet. And then at some point it started getting late. We started trying harder stuff and my board just shot out into, not to the people, but into like his, China.
Oh my God.
And that kind of shut down the whole thing.
Yeah. It's crazy it took that long for that to happen.
Yeah. But I'm only saying that because it was a pretty small crowd only because it was an obscure situation.
Yeah.
And he was really doing it for like his VIP friends.
Yeah. I remember there is like a VIP section. I was like always wanted to be on that side, and I was watching guys. I forget who else was there. It was Steve, Kevin, you, Biggie, Elliot. Oh yeah, Elliot was there.
Yep. That's might have been Lizzie at that time.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yep.
Yeah, that was sick. That's what really opened my eyes to vert
That's
skating.
amazing.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, full circle.
But
I'm
you
not-
were skating before that.
Yeah, just a little. I was just rolling around at my locals. Napa Skate Park is where I would skate a lot. Mm-hmm. And I would skate with the OGs over there a little bit, and I would just roll around with them. But then seeing that vert thing made me like really want to get into it. For
That's
sure.
so cool.
Yeah. That was.
And then how did you start? So Napa has a vert ramp or a vert section?
There's like a 9-foot bowl there.
Okay.
Now that I'm skating it now, it's not as good as I remembered it, but it was like the best bowl. Actually, no, there was one in Fremont. Fremont, that bowl is great. That's where I would always skate once I started getting into vert skating. And then there was a few vert ramps that I would skate. Berkeley vert, which was the main one I would skate.
Oh, yeah, I skated that.
Yeah, and then Richmond, the
Yep.
indoor vert. Those were the two that I used to skate all the time. And the owner, Sean, would like teach me tricks and help me out. And yeah, that was a good old time. I remember I used to skate with Max Schaff a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
He rode that Berkeley ramp a lot,
yeah,
right?
now that I look back on it, I was like, dang, I got to skate with him. That's crazy.
Legend.
Yeah,
One of the
legendary.
best.
He's
What a great inspiration too for someone that's just trying to get into vert.
Yeah.
Like, he's such a solid veteran of it and is so well respected.
Oh yeah.
So once you got your chops in vert, how did you make your way to events or to? I feel like there must have been some literal transition where you went from there and all of a sudden you're like, oh wait, these other ramps are bigger. X Games ramps.
Yeah.
This ramp.
I mean, really, all I skated was those were the only two verts out there, Berkeley and Richmond. And every once in a while, I'd come up here, but I never really skated. Oh, actually, I did skate manchas a lot out here. Whenever I would come
Okay.
up,
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah, that one's big, and that's what I would just learn a lot of tricks on. I learned body varial 5 at manchas. I don't even remember what else. I learned so much tricks there, and then I started looking and seeing that there was a few vert contests. I think one of the first ones I did was the Hot Wheels one in Woodward West,
Okay.
like on Animal Chin. That one I did. What
Did
did
you
I
go over
get?
the spine?
Not back then. Heck no. I was.
Don't worry. We were there recently. It's terrifying.
Yeah, it's so terrifying. Like I did
You
it.
didn't make it over.
I did eventually,
No, but
asshole.
not one.
What the hell?
It's one of my favorite videos. So
I got
had to bring
stuck.
it up.
I got stuck on it like between my legs. That was not a cool moment.
Oh gosh. Yeah, that spine is scary. I did like a rock over, and when I came over, I kneed myself in the face and still landed it. That thing was sketch. But yeah, that was my first vert contest, I would think. I don't even remember what place I got. Did I get first? Oh, well, I guess I got first on that one. I think it was
great.
age grouped. And Gavo was there, I'm pretty sure. That's the main. I think Shay was there too when he had long hair. Like way back in the day. Or maybe that wasn't. I don't remember. It was so long ago, I barely remember anything from any of the
That would be a
contests.
pretty. I would imagine that those were the darker days of any new vert skaters. So there probably was a limited crew there.
Yeah, there wasn't.
But enough. I mean, there's one contest, so everyone's coming to it.
Yeah,
But it's
that is
still
true.
a small crew.
Yeah, there wasn't. Yeah, that was like the only vert contest until.
So random on the chin ramp.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that was the first vert contest until I think Mancha's first one that he did at his house. Then that's when like all the vert contests started popping up again.
Yep.
And then of course your Vert Alert and Vert Jungle had one too. Well,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Up
In like
in Palo Alto.
yeah.
Yep.
That was another ramp I used to skate quite a bit. That one was like my first big ramp that I skated. Cuz that one is
That one's solid.
yeah, it's solid.
And now a word from our sponsors. Okay, we've all been there, feeling like you're burning cash through the rent checks. We know it's frustrating, but here's the deal. Built Rewards has figured out a way to make rent more rewarding. Say goodbye to the money bonfire and hello to a renter's revolution with Built. Built is breaking ground as a neighborhood rewards program that hooks you up with points on your rent.
Use points to jet off on a dream vacation. Put your points towards a flight or a hotel. Stay with 500 airlines, 700,000 plus hotels and properties. You can also use your points to book fitness studio classes. Redeem them towards your future rent payment. They're designed to meet your lifestyle.
Pay rent hassle-free through the Built Rewards app. Your rent game just got a major upgrade. Built points have been consistently ranked the highest value point currency by the Points Guy and Bankrate.
Earn points by paying rent right now when you go to join built.com/hawk, HAWK. That's JOINBILT.com/hawk. Make sure you use our URL so that they know that we sent you to join built.com/hawk to start earning points with your rent payments today. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. I want to thank someone that lives with me and put up with me. That's pretty commendable, and I also am pretty grateful that I know Tony Hawk. That's pretty awesome too.
As am I. This month is all about gratitude, and along with Catherine. And I'm thankful for Jason. There's another person that we don't thank enough, ourselves. So it's sometimes hard to remind ourselves that we are trying our best to make sense of everything, and in this crazy world, that's not easy.
Here's a reminder to send some thanks to the people in your life, including yourself. Therapy is super helpful, man. I don't care to imagine what it would be like if I did not go to therapy.
And if you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire and get matched with a licensed therapist, and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge.
Let the gratitude flow with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/hawkwolf today and get 10% off your first month.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/hawkwolf.
Back to the show.
So if you go skate these days, are you just trying to find a vert ramp?
No,
Or park, whatever?
I love everything.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be like an all-terrain vehicle. Try to skate street, vert, park, bowl, everything.
Did you go to the Olympic qualifiers?
Yeah, I did
Yep.
the Olympic qualifiers, actually. I went for Team USA, and I just missed the second phase by one place. So there's two phases. The first phase is like 4 qualifiers, Dubai, Argentina, Rome, and then Dubai again. Mm-hmm. And Taylor Nye was in front of me by one place, I think. And if I did better than him by like 3 places in the Dubai one, the final one, then I would have made it to the second phase, which was Shanghai and Budapest. Mm-hmm. Sadly, I didn't, but Taylor Nye killed it that time, so he's well deserved it. And yeah, I'm gonna try to go this upcoming one too.
Oh, cool.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll be trying to skate park, especially now. There's been a lot of vert contests, so I haven't been skating park. Mm-hmm. Plus, there's not much parks in NorCal. There's only like the closest thing to a regular Olympic qualifier park is like Fremont, and that thing is not even close at all. But there's a lot of good bowls out there. I love skating the bowls out there. Napa, Fremont, Potrero, all those. Those are where I always skate. Yeah.
That's a pretty storied history though of parks. Like if you can skate those parks, you can thrive in other places I'd say pretty easily.
Yeah.
Because those are challenging.
Yeah, and another thing, like, there was a castle contest every month out here, so I would always come out here and do those. And those were like, I would take a week trip and come skate the parks out here. But now I don't come here very often, to be honest.
You're still in NorCal?
Yeah, still in NorCal. I love it out there. We got a new vert ramp out there, too, 13 and a half. It's almost the same as this, just shorter. but that's where I've been practicing.
Where's that one?
It's in Pleasanton, like 20, 30 minutes away from my house. Yeah, it's my buddy.
Is it private?
Yeah, but if you want to like come skate, just hit us up because we were trying to like build the scene out there.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a bunch of kids that are learning how to skate vert out there. It's pretty sick. It's growing. It's growing. Yeah. So my buddy Bane owns it, and
Was he born in the dark? Sorry.
That's funny because my question would be,
Cut that out if you want.
did his parents skate? because Bane was a brand of skateboards when I was little.
he did not skate. I think he was named after the villain, like Bane.
That's what he's.
Okay,
Yeah.
well then, was he
There
born
you
in the
go.
dark?
Yeah.
Might
You had
have
it
been.
right.
Might have been. Yeah.
If you turn the lights off, does he get better? You know, that's the question.
So, well, it's been really fun to see your rise. I would say, especially in the last year, because I feel like you've really come into your own as a skater and as someone that has a unique style and a really unique set of tricks, and some are just difficulty factors off the roof. So, it's been really fun to watch you, and I mean, it just feels like you're on a tear in terms of excited to skate, excited to do these events. But each time you come in, you got something new,
Yeah, absolutely. That's
which is
the
amazing.
goal.
And you're only 15. Like I told you earlier, I was talking to my wife about you that you were coming on the show, and she's like, "How old is he?" I go, "I don't know. He must be like 20 or something. He skates like all those other dudes in that
Yeah.
age range."
That's real funny. Yeah, but
Well, that just means you have your best years ahead of you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do. And like this whole month of October, I don't even know what it is. I just had something click in my brain. I was like, you know what? Every session, I'm gonna try to learn a new trick. So, so I've been trying to do.
Must be nice.
I know, right? I almost punched you just now.
Not all of them are cool though. Some of them are like a little lame.
Oh, you gotta try everything.
Yeah, gotta try
See what
everything.
sticks.
See what sticks. See what doesn't.
Oh, we learned all the lame tricks.
My list.
You got a list?
Yeah, I've done.
Oh yeah, let's see the list.
So I've done. How much have I done? 17 this month. Oh yeah, I actually just landed one right now. Shout out Andy. He told me to do
It was
Crail Mary. So it's like a
cab, varial, crail grab to ends up to tail grab.
yeah.
You know what's crazy is I told it to my first girlfriend that I came to America with that I haven't spoken to in a long time, and she said just out of nowhere, she goes, "I remember when you used to write down your tricks on a piece of paper and you'd have them in your pocket until you made it. And because I'm older and I've hit my head so much, I don't recall that at all." And I was like, "Did I?" I was like, "I like that kid. Like that's a cool technique." And then to see how
Here it
good
is.
you are and to know that you have that list, I'm like,
Let's
it goes
compare.
a long way, huh?
Let's compare. The list.
Yeah, it's not in my phone. I didn't have a phone back then. Those pieces of paper have corroded to dust, just like my talent. I should have wrote down in my pocket and put it in my pocket today. Don't die. That's my trick for today.
Yeah. So the tricks that
Whoa, look how long the list. Man, I hate you.
What?
This list is like the Bible.
The tricks that I've landed so far, I've landed, I think, 16, 17 now. Like half cab, heel flip, fakie. I always have
Wait,
like
grab?
Yeah, grab. Like half cab, heel flip, indie.
indie grab, okay.
Yeah. But I always have I have a hard trick that I want to try, and if I try it for too long, I always have like a backup easier trick. So like I think the half cab, heel flip, indie was the backup.
Can you do cab heel flip indie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I had those down.
What? Yeah,
But I
I
never
know.
did.
Why did you say?
I just had to verify.
Like I did this, I don't even know what you call it. It's like fakie. It's a full cab, but then you kick flip, grab mute, and then body varial to melon. So that was another one.
Yep.
That's yours.
So cab, kickflip, body barrel.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Have you done it? Cab, kickflip, and grab Weddle, and then just held onto it there.
I've actually never tried that. No, that's a good idea. Actually, I've done half cab flip like to Weddle and then land back fakie,
Wow.
but I've only done that one once. I tried it so long ago, 2 years ago. Neil Mims gave me the idea, and then I just
Yeah.
like landed it like a year ago.
That's sick. Yeah. I mean, just cab kickflips are hard.
setting
Yeah,
your feet.
it's so weird.
I did that. The one I asked you about, I did that one time for the end, and that's my big like claim to fame for original flip trick on vert.
Yeah, that trick is such a weird one to get around and flip.
I think I
it
have my
good.
feet set up in the most ridiculous position, like back foot here, front foot here, just to try to,
Yeah, for sure. You gotta have your foot way off for that trick. Also learned, let's see what else. Where the heck did it go? I got it. Heel flip frontside air 3 to fakie.
Yeah.
That one I want to get down and like do into a 7 one day. Triple flip.
heel flip. So we're old school, so we would say frontside heel flip revert, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, but that.
I mean, I know he's not reverting, but you know what I'm saying. Like we
then
come
you
from
got to
that
respect
era.
it and call it a 3.
Yeah,
There was an
then
era
into a
where
7.
nobody did it all the
Hopefully.
way around. Everybody landed with a little revert.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
funny the baby steps. I feel like there were people that were like, there's the obvious like landing forwards and going, "Reh," and then there was eat, and I'm like, that was pretty much all the way around,
Yeah.
but you just had a little slide at the end, and then there were dudes that were just like back over the shoulder going, no, I'm going in all the way backwards, and I was
Yeah.
like, okay,
but that's my same theory. When I see, there's only a few people I've seen do it, but when people do fakey to fakey 5s cab,
Right.
it's a cab revert.
Right.
Yeah, I think so too.
But some people can land almost straight, but
Yeah.
it's just stuck in my head.
Yeah, I feel
Anyway,
that.
go ahead. I
sure.
digress.
And then speaking on that, fakie frontside 3 revert technically, because
Frontside cab revert.
Yeah, basically, because I don't really fully spin it. I
you
want to
make
get
that?
Yeah, I've landed it.
Amazing.
Yeah,
That's one of my favorite tricks ever. I hated doing it. I did it
feel
twice
that.
in my life, but I think it's one of the coolest things ever. And I bet you could learn to do it and really land it with speed.
Yeah, definitely. Because I used to do fakie frontside cab, and then I slammed on it tailbone, and I just never did it again. I still haven't done it since. So I was just like, I'm gonna just try to
Maybe
find
you
it.
Do you
Maybe you need to
land?
stop being a baby.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, you got
You're
it.
most definitely right.
When you do? Okay. I want to get into the weeds on this one because I'm really stoked you said that trick. Do you land? Do you go straight up and down, or do you go carve it?
It's like a very, very small carve.
Small carve, and then do you land? Like by the time your wheels hit the wall, are you only 360? Or are you like almost? Are you almost to the 540?
Almost to the 5. I'm like right
Sideways,
there.
so just
yeah,
like a 90
sideways.
degree revert.
Yeah.
That's so sick.
I think there's one where I didn't like get to the 90. I like was 3 and did it. But most of them I at 90 and then slide it.
Wow.
Yeah. I love that trick now. It's pretty cool.
You're the only one that does it.
Yeah,
Right?
I haven't seen anyone do it in a
Yeah.
while. Yeah. And then I also did, how do I not remember any of these? Triple flip Indy. That one is definitely.
I saw that.
That one's definitely something I do not like. I don't think it looks cool. It's just more a circus trick. You know, I'm never
pretty
gonna
sick,
put that
though.
in a run.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I also got close to quad flip that day too, but that's another one.
What?
I will never do.
Quad. Four kickflips.
Dude,
Indy.
calm down, all right?
Yeah, I don't even. I don't
leave
like
it
how
at
that
3.
one
Set
looks.
amount of flips. You gotta move on.
Yeah, definitely. I don't like that at all. It's
Good
just
boy.
just a trick.
You'll figure
you
it
know.
out. You're only 15.
Yep. And then also learn tail grab 7 and Indy 7.
Yeah.
Those ones are.
That's good.
I like those a lot more than my melon. The melon looks so ugly compared to tail. I love tail, especially like seeing Tom's one.
Yeah.
That's like what really inspired me.
That's Tom's go-to. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tail grab 5, tail grab 7. That's how he feels comfortable doing it.
Yeah, and he looks real good doing it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Also did kickflip stalefish, but like front side. That was like one of the back pocket ones when I was trying a harder trick. I did a rocket air 5, stalefish
Sick.
5, backsmith grind fakie. I need to bring my lip trick game out because I got like
you're
nothing.
shuffling into fakie, or you're going revert.
Just shuffling in, yeah. I need to work on
Have
my
you
lip
tried that
tricks.
alley oop?
No, but I can do alley backsmith well. So actually, I
That
maybe
one
should
actually,
try it.
I think it works better alley oop
Really,
because it's easier to unwind.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, actually,
So
I should
maybe
try
that's
that.
the trick for today.
Yeah, maybe that will be the
Alley
trick.
oop backsmith to fakie.
Yeah, that would be sick.
You do that, and I'll do an alley back Smith,
Hell yeah.
and that's it for me.
Yeah. We're not going
It's
to
a
talk
sick
about what
trick.
happened last time he did that. So
I got knocked out.
Ooh.
It's okay. One of my favorite pastimes is waking up and having the great Tony Hawk go, hey, where are you? and then I know instantly that I just got knocked out. That's my thing.
that's me. Hey.
You know, he goes, hey, it's Tony Hawk, where are you?
And now a word from our sponsors. Did you know, Jason?
Yeah.
That 80% of men will experience hair thinning in their lifetime?
That's got to be devastating.
Yeah. I thought you
I
might
wonder what
know.
that's like.
It's normal.
It happens to a lot of people?
It happens to a lot of people.
So don't feel weird about it.
I wouldn't feel weird. You shouldn't feel weird.
Don't feel weird about it, other unfortunate people.
But it doesn't have to be your fate.
No, you can wear a hat.
Or you can get ahead of it with Nutrafol, a clinically tested hair growth supplement for men. Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement brand with over 1 million people seeing thicker, stronger, faster growing hair with less shedding.
Man, how do they do that? Take their hair wellness quiz on Nutrafol.com/men for a personalized hair health plan based on your specific root causes.
While many supplements rely solely on ingredient studies, Nutrafol clinically tests final formulations to ensure their efficacy. In a clinical study, 84% of men showed improvement in their hair after 6 months of taking Nutrafol men's hair growth supplements. Take the first step to visibly thicker, healthier hair. For a limited time, Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off your first month's subscription and free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com/men and enter the promo code HAWKWOLF. Find out why over 4,500 healthcare professionals and hairstylists recommend Nutrafol for healthier hair. Nutrafol.com/men, spelled Nutrafol.com/men, and enter promo code
HawkWolf.
That's Nutrafol.com/men, promo code
HawkWolf.
The busy holiday season is here, and Uncommon Goods makes it less stressful with incredible hand-picked gifts for everyone on your list, all in one spot. Gifts that spark joy, wonder, and delight, and that it's exactly what I wanted feeling. They scour the globe for original, handmade, absolutely remarkable things. Somehow they know exactly the perfect gift for every single person you know.
When you shop at Uncommon Goods, you're supporting artists and small, independent businesses. Many of their handcrafted products are made in small batches, so shop now before they sell out this holiday season.
One of the favorite gifts I found on the site is a quesadilla grill basket. That's right. I don't know how to make quesadillas, except that makes it easy.
Uncommon Goods looks for products that are high quality, unique, and often homemade or made in the USA. They have the most meaningful, out of the ordinary gifts anywhere. They even have gifts you can personalize, from holiday hosts to hosting gifts to the coolest finds for kids, to hits for everyone from book lovers to die-hard sports fans. Uncommon Goods has something for everyone, not the same old selections you could find just anywhere.
And with every purchase you make at Uncommon Goods, they give you back $1 to a nonprofit partner of your choice. They've donated more than $3 million to date. To get 15% off your next gift, go to uncommongoods.com/HVW. That's uncommongoods.com/HVW for 15% off. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Uncommon Goods, we're all out of the ordinary.
Back to the show. Just in case I don't know who it is, you know what I mean? He's changed. They were like, because the first time you were like, hey, it's Tony Hawk, where are you? You looked like this was 20 years ago. You've been saying, hey, where am I for some time now. Like, man, you look older. Wow. And then I go to the mirror and go, shit, we got older.
You went through a time warp.
Yeah, man, I go back to like I'm still good, you know? And then it all comes crashing down.
We were supposed to do a podcast that day, and
Really?
he still insisted on doing it.
I was going to do
I
it.
don't
Yeah, they
think
were
we
like,
should do it.
don't do it.
Jeez.
I had to make an executive decision that we're not doing it.
Yeah, for sure.
I was going to be hilarious, I'm sure.
Have you had any injuries?
Not big ones. Never got knocked out. Thank goodness. Actually, knock on wood. And yeah, I've only fractured both of my elbows and one of my collarbones. So nothing big. But the one that fractured my collarbone was my first like contest where I would win like big money, and it was literally 2 seconds. Contest started. Guy rolled in on me. I rolled in at the same time.
No.
Collided, shoulder straight to collarbone straight to the wall, and like knocked my tooth out and stuff.
Did you break it? Did you have to have it screwed back together?
Oh no, it was just a fracture.
Okay.
Very small stuff, nothing big, thank goodness.
And your elbows, did you have to wear casts?
Only one of them, but I don't think I even needed to wear a cast because that one wasn't that bad at all.
Those elbow casts are the worst.
Yeah,
Riley
can't
had to
move.
wear those he wore those like 3 times through his youth, and then when you get them off, you're afraid to straighten it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so itchy. The funny thing about having the elbow cast, I was not very smart, and I went to go skate, and for some reason, I tried to boneless with the cast, like my cast arm. Yeah, that didn't.
No, you're in the right room.
That did not work. Definitely didn't work at all.
Wait, you tried to use that arm to grab it?
Yeah. I don't even know why. I just thought I could, and I definitely couldn't. Yeah, but no big injuries so far.
No,
Thank God.
that's good.
I
Let's
shattered
keep it that way.
I shattered my
Yeah.
wrist, and they made the cast all the way up to here. And then there was a contest in Vegas that was like a really big deal. So I cut it to here so that I could move my arm. And then I whipped off on a backside 540 and slapped it on the flat.
Oh.
And because I'm pretty much a doctor, I went, nothing's wrong. My hands move. And then like 2 weeks later, I woke up in the middle of the night and my hand was stinky, like smelled real bad.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's not good. And then I drove because I had a real, like one of the better hand surgeons in California who's in Santa Barbara, and I lived in Hollywood, and I drove to Santa Barbara. And by the time I got to Santa Barbara, it was like really hurting. I was like, it was definitely a good choice to go there. And then when I go there, he was very mad at me because I showed up with a cast that was cut in half, and he was like, what the hell? And I was like, contest, mate, I had a contest. And he's like, I don't understand you, you're an idiot. And then he cut it off, and I had pins everywhere in it to hold it together because I broke all the bones in my hand. My wrist went upside down and broke my hand bones. So I had all these pins, but when I hit my hand on the ground, the pin popped out of my arm, and it made some meat come out of my wrist, and the meat that was out of my wrist in the cast was rotting.
It smelled like mustard or sulfur.
Yeah.
Sulfur, right?
Yeah, it smelled like...
That's how you know you're about to get gangrene, by the way. Just FYI, if you do get a festering injury, don't let it get that far like he did.
Yeah, don't do what I... This is what I'm here to... Don't do what I did. Like, you're welcome again,
Yeah, thank you.
But he pulled the pin out with the pliers, like, without even... He just pulled it. I was like, what the hell? And he was like, you know how many golf players I have here? And I was like, no. And he was like, none, you idiot. And I was like, okay, I understand what you're saying. Sorry.
How many golf players?
Yeah. He was like, do you know how many golf players I see? And I was like, I don't. And he was like, none, you idiot. As in, skateboarding is stupid.
Oh.
Yeah. And he's like, you're going to have permanent damage from that. And I was like, yeah, right.
I hope he's watching now.
He was right. Yeah.
I did.
Can't do handstands anymore.
Oh, I can't either.
Yeah, did you used to be able to do handstands where you could stay up?
Yeah, and
I
walk
miss
around.
that. Yeah. Can you do that?
No.
Oh, I had
Definitely
ho-ho dreams.
Yeah, me
At
too.
one point, I was doing them, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get a ho-ho. It's gonna happen."
Wait, you didn't do one? I thought you did that.
I went invert, put my hand out, back to invert.
I love that you, because to me, I'm like, that's a ho-ho. But the correct ho-ho
No, it's
is invert, and then you come in eggplant.
Because you see, I mean, the guys that do it, and
Steve did it first, right?
Steve Schneer, yeah.
Yeah.
But when you see them do it, that shift into an eggplant looks so hard.
Right.
You know what I
put the
mean? Like
weight
it
on the
doesn't
front
look
arm.
natural. It
Yeah.
doesn't. It looks like an eggplant you'd never want to do.
Yeah, definitely.
Can you
Yeah.
do inverts?
Yeah.
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 How are your inverts?
My inverts suck. They're so
Thank you
ugly.
for your honesty.
Yeah. I can.
You're walking into a den of wolves
In the
here.
invert
You're talking
dungeon.
about invert,
no,
yeah.
because we'll go out there and you do one, I'll be like, liar. But if you're saying they're bad, then you're good.
Yeah, I think they look pretty ugly when
How
I
do
do them.
How is it with your the young guys on vert with hand plants? Is there anybody that is your age that is doing that?
Oh, that
No.
Pikerman kid.
Yeah, he got.
That dude's got all of
He's
them.
How
he's
old?
got all of them. That is
Wait.
true.
He's like your age, I bet.
Aaron, yeah, I think he's like around. Yeah, I think he's my age actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's insane. I saw him skate.
Who's the guy that was in that demo with you?
AJ.
That
Nelson?
dude.
Oh, yeah, AJ
he
Nelson
got
He's
him.
the
Yeah.
sickest hand plant guy ever, but he's way older than you, right?
Oh yeah, I think he's like 20 something.
But
But
he is
He can do
every
ho-hos
hand.
too, right?
yeah.
He can
oh
do.
yeah.
he
Okay.
could-
I saw him skate that event, and I was skating with Steve. This is pretty sick. You'll like this. I was skating with Steve Schneer one time at the ramp in Arizona, and we used to skate with the coping that was like that big. They called it the perfect ramp.
That's not perfect.
No, it was kind of sick. It didn't stick out that much.
Oh, okay.
But it was that big around.
Yeah.
Dang.
It was kind of
So
amazing.
you don't grab the coping the same way,
Yeah, like that.
right?
And he was trying ho-ho variations. It was just he and I skating.
Yeah.
And he started, he would go and walk back from the deck. And I think AJ kind of does this,
Yeah.
but he would walk back from the deck and then do a somersault. And on the way
Yeah.
somersault, grab his board so that he ends up with his legs dangling
Right.
over the coping and then come in. But he did it quick.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Like egg rolled in.
Yeah, so it was like ho-ho to somersault, like
Yeah.
drop in.
Yeah.
That's
AJ.
Pretty sick. And I bet AJ could do that.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure. He
that-
might have did it that day. Like he.
I feel like I saw him do something of that nature, but the way Schneer did it was all one motion.
Right.
And I remember thinking, like, what? Like,
Yeah, because he's a gymnast, right?
yeah, but I mean, it was like, that was just fun for him, and I'm the only witness to it. And I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so hyped.
Yeah, that was when he got on his hands, it was like he was on his feet.
Yeah. Yeah, anyway, I digress, but I'm trying to give you some backstory of.
Yeah, that would be sick to see IRL. I wish I could handstand. I'm not good at it.
I mean, you can.
I can,
You're
but I can't hold
15.
it.
It'd probably take you like an hour. Especially the way you do stuff.
Yeah,
don't think
I
it would
mean-
be that.
Can you imagine if he's throwing all these tricks, right? All these half cab flips, 5, 720, and then just like body jar, ho ho.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
That would be
like,
sick.
such a mic drop.
Yeah.
hey, give me
That's
your
it.
phone. Let me write that down in there.
I should write that down.
We're on October
Body jar
31st.
ho-hos.
That's the last trick.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ho ho.
Dress up as
October
Steve Schneer,
31st.
do a ho ho.
Before ho-ho, though,
You're
before
welcome.
ho-ho, do inverts and eggplants stalled.
Yeah.
Because
I
otherwise,
gotta
don't do
that.
ho-ho, because that's not going to work out for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely got to learn how to stall my inverts. I only got invert, andrec, eggplant, and like good
That's
buddy.
enough.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
But they're not like good at all.
But do you do them all the time? Have you ever tried to work on it? Because I feel like you just did it and you're like, that's it. So
Can you do
it's-
invert to fakie?
No.
Right, because you got to stall out a little
No, yeah, I definitely haven't done that. I never really tried to work on it. I probably should though.
bit. Right, because that's all it is. It's like when you do backstairs, you're like, I could do a backstair, but then do an 8-foot backstair. That takes work.
Yeah.
Hand
you're
plant's
right.
the same deal. You do a hand plant, you're like, yeah, it's a hand plant, but stall a hand plant just means doing, like, dude, the way you skate, come on. It's just do hundreds of them. And then you have inverts where they're yours.
Yeah, just like throw one
Yeah.
into a run every once in a while, and
Yeah.
eventually they'll just become easy.
I'm interested
and
to
good.
know, like, how people that judge contests, because I'm
We're just trying to
older.
drag you down to our level.
We're not.
That's
We're
all.
not. I feel like some of the judges are older, and it's like
Yeah,
like you do
definitely.
what you do that's amazing,
Yeah.
and then you throw one of those things in there. It like ups everything that you can do. Like
Yeah,
to
I
me,
agree.
it does. I'm not a judge, so it probably doesn't count. I don't know how. I know some of the judges. They're old. Because I remember them when we were the same age. Like Jason Rothmeyer, he's old. I'm old, he's old. So I know that he goes, you do a 900 or you do all these
But
other...
I mean, the shoe-in is Renton. Renton
Right.
would love an invert.
Right, but it's just like like you guys love you're the new era, and these are things that, sure, they were invented a long time ago, but they're still like respectable, like, and there's style in them, there's power in them, like AJ when he does a hand plant. I like when he does no trick hand plant, just a hand
Yeah, yeah.
plant.
Yeah.
I go,
Twists it.
dude, God, that was so like this dude. I fell in love with that dude. First hand plant.
Yeah.
I was like, hey man, cool helmet. You know what I mean? Because he got a big helmet.
yeah.
And then he did an invert, and I was like, ooh, this dude is sick. Because it was so he did it with
Yeah.
authority. Like he locked in. You
Yeah,
could
yeah.
see, you could see it.
Yeah.
And you have that, dude. You have that in an hour. if you did like 20 hand plants, I guarantee you by the next day you would do them and they would look completely different to what you usually do.
Yeah, now I'm gonna start trying those now. Try doing those good.
Yeah,
like work on
and
it.
they're not
get on
that
it.
hard. You know?
Yeah.
Like compared to everything in your phone, a stalled hand plant, it's a lot easier, I think. In my opinion.
Oh no,
Yeah.
maybe.
I think it's funny that he's like,
What,
maybe those other things you do are
What
harder.
is when you think about it, what is scary? I don't know, some pie in the sky or some trick you aspire to, or that you even think about that you can do, and you're like, oh, that's scary.
A trick that I really want to learn. Everyone's doing them now, like Narjar. That one is terrifying.
Okay, you're justified in that view of it. It is the most terrifying trick.
Yeah, that trick is absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, and I cannot believe that that's becoming a thing.
Yeah. It's so sick to see.
It is.
Yeah.
Taylor just landed it too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's definitely a trick that I've tried that has been the scariest. And also rodeo.
You
for
try.
me,
So you actually try. You get your tail down.
yeah, I just
Wow.
haven't committed, like,
Dude.
fully done it.
Unreal.
Yeah, and another one that was scary for me was rodeo. The mental, I never
Yeah.
landed it either, but the mental battle to, like, try to spin it was so scary for me. But now I can, like, spin it. I just gotta
That
commit
one,
to it.
the advantage of it is you can see the landing almost
Yeah.
the entire time.
That is true. Yeah, I noticed that too.
Speak for yourself. Maybe that was why I couldn't make
been a
it.
while.
I couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
You know how I learned that?
Doing Miller flips.
Doing units.
Sorry, units.
Ah.
Yeah, so I used to do. Billy Ruff did the first 540. He did a 540 hand plant.
Yeah, before McGill.
Frontside invert 540, and then I learned those. And then at some point, I tried it too high and I missed my hand, so my hand went over the coping.
And you went all the way around.
I came in, but I landed super high on the wall. I didn't make it, but then I was like, oh, I want to do it without putting my hand down, and so I would go up and fake myself out. So I go up and pretend I'm going to do it, and then not put it down.
Dude.
And then that's how I learned. That's how I learned rodeos.
That's so
Wow,
sketchy.
that is sick.
Yeah,
That is crazy.
81, 82.
Damn.
Can't do them anymore, but I can help you learn it.
Yeah, I
I
definitely.
can live
wanna learn
vicariously
that.
through your skills. Well, let's go skate.
Yeah,
Wait, you just skated. You want to skate again? You're young.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
down
he's
to.
15. You
Of
should
course, I'm
skate
down to.
7
Can you
more
skate.
imagine you and me skating before the podcast and then doing this and be like, should we go out there again?
I mean, I could do it, but will I walk tomorrow? Probably not, but I could do it.
True. All right, sick. Well, thanks for coming in, JD. Big fan of your skating. Congrats
Yeah,
on
man.
everything. I feel like
Thank
your
you.
future is bright, and keep up the good work. I mean, you are highly motivated, very skilled, and I feel like you're using it to your best abilities. So,
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
thank y'all for having me. I appreciate it
You
so
know it.
much.
all right, that's it. Go check out his clips.
So you did the double.
Oh
hit,
yeah, I forgot about
like,
that.
where he inverted and you aired over him.
Oh yeah.
So maybe flip it.
Oh, we're gonna flip it?
540
Okay.
540 over you while you invert.
Yeah.
What do you mean invert?
When I did
He
it,
wants to do a 540 over my invert, apparently.
But at one point you did 540 over his invert.
he did a
probably
backside
used to
air
backside air.
over my invert.
You're a janky invert.
Yeah.
Right.
Where
That's
was that?
when I didn't care.
Right here?
That was here when it was Birch. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
Oh, yeah,
long
I'm
ago.
down. As long
How
as-
old were you when that happened?
I got the
10? 10? Oh yeah, so I was like 10. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah.
So crazy,
So
right?
long ago.
Payback's a bitch.
tuck me on those too?
Yeah, everything.
and I go to get up, it hurts so much to get my butt off the seat. And now I've got pads on and I'm going to ski. This is probably the last time I'll ski. It hurts.
That's the review.
Top of car and I got the cash.
Side with the man go through. The man go through.
respect from the best right there. Some people, I don't look like I can do stuff, but you'd be surprised.
Too old to get up.
Did it. Like it. Hit the like thing and subscribe to it. Damn it. We're killing ourselves. Blood, sweat, and tears. We bleed for this podcast. Thanks, JD.
Hell yeah, thank you.